All right, what's going on, you guys? Brian here with a quick recap of two events that took place. It's currently 12:08 a.m. on Sunday morning. I just finished watching WrestleMania 37 Night 1, and so this is going to be a bit of a recap of what happened on that show, as well as what happened at Hardcore Justice, which was held as well the same day. So basically, I don't know if this would be technically last night, but there's going to be two recap videos or two recaps in this one video. So, real quick to run through everything that went down at Hardcore Justice first. We had Josh Alexander and Petey Williams, who made his return to Impact Wrestling, defeating Ace Austin and Madman Fulton, as well as TJP and Fallah Bahh in a triple threat tag team match. We had Mahabali Shera defeat Hernandez in a Charlie legal match. This event was pretty much had a lot of stipulations because Tommy Dreamer was like the commissioner running the show, and he even put himself in a match on this show, but was not able to compete because he was attacked apparently or left laying by some mysterious assailant before his matchup. But in other action on tonight's or on Hardcore Justice, Doc Gallows defeated Black Taurus. Matt Cardona defeated Johnny Swinger in a mystery crate match. Sami Callihan defeated Sam Beal. Jake Something defeated Brian Myers in a hardcore blindfold match. Tennille Dashwood won a Weapons #1 contender match against a couple of the other knockouts to earn a shot at the Knockouts Championship at Rebellion. Deonna Purrazzo successfully retained her Knockouts Championship against Jazz. So because of this loss, Jazz's career is over. She put her career on the line in this match for a shot at the Knockouts title, and she lost to Deonna Purrazzo. And then in the main event, it was Violent by Design defeating Team Tommy Dreamer. As I mentioned before this match, there was a thing backstage shown. Dreamer was on the ground. The doctor was standing over him, not clearing him to compete. He was originally supposed to be teaming up with Eddie Edwards, Willie Mack, and Rich Swann to take on Violent by Design, but because of this, he could not compete, and he would be replaced by Trey Miguel, who helped out Swann, Mack, and Edwards. But it was still not enough, as Violent by Design, the unit consisting of Eric Young, Joe Doring, Diener, and Rhino, would pick up the win in what was kind of like a War Games match where it started out with one man from each team, but there was no cage, and every so many minutes another man from each team would come in, and da-da-da-da-da. So that was pretty much it for Hardcore Justice. For night one of WrestleMania 37, this pretty much got off to a late start, as there was a severe weather that hit the area, that hit Tampa Bay and hit Raymond James Stadium. So there was they kind of gotten off to a delay. This was also the first time in over a year, in a year, that there would be fans in the audience, in the crowd. So Vince McMahon and the Superstars were standing on the ramp at the beginning of the show to welcome everybody back, welcome everybody to WrestleMania, and basically like welcoming everybody back welcoming everybody in the crowd that once again there would be a live audience for WrestleMania. So on night one of WrestleMania 37, Bobby Lashley successfully retained his WWE Championship over Drew McIntyre in what I thought was a really good match. Tag Team Turmoil, where the winner would earn an opportunity on night two at the women's tag team titles. That would be won by Natalya and Tamina, who would outlast Naomi and Lana, Carmella and Billie Kay, the Riot Squad, Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, as well as them, to win that one. Cesaro picked up his first singles victory at a WrestleMania as he defeated Seth Rollins in what I thought was a really good matchup as well. That, in my opinion, there was two good matches on this show, or three matches, in my opinion. One was the WWE title match, the other was Seth Rollins and Cesaro, and the other was Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, and I'll get into that in just a moment. Cesaro hit a total of 23. Well, I would say 23, but he hit 9 swings on Rollins earlier in the match, and then another 23 near the end of the match, and then so that's like 32 swings that he hit on Rollins in during this encounter. So Cesaro picked up a win over Seth Rollins. We have new Raw Tag Team Champions in the phenomenal AJ Styles and Omos as they defeated the New Day. Braun Strowman defeated Shane McMahon in a steel cage. Damian Priest and Bad Bunny picked up a win over John Morrison and The Miz. Bad Bunny, I have to say, as much as I don't like celebrities picking up wins over the superstars, he showed something. He showed something, and he showed that he was not going to be taken lightly. That he was going to get in there and do what he had to do, and he did just that, pinning The Miz after hitting a double team move with Damian Priest, where Damian held The Miz on his shoulders, and Bad Bunny came off the top rope with a crossbody, and that was what put The Miz down for the 1-2-3. And then in the main event, Bianca Belair, with the biggest victory of her career, won in the main event of WrestleMania and is your new SmackDown Women's Champion, defeating Sasha Banks in what I thought was a good match between the two. So a big congratulations to Bianca Belair on becoming the new SmackDown Women's Champion. They also advertised the WWE 2K22 game. It was just the gameplay footage came from a build that they're starting. They also had the Hall of Fame inductees for 2020, the NWO, the Bella Twins, JBL, Titus O'Neil, who received the Warrior Award, as well as the family of the late great British Bulldog. So that was pretty much it for night one of WrestleMania 37. Of course, tomorrow night is night two, or I should say tonight, since I'm recording this at 12. It's 12:17 in the morning on Sunday. 12:17 a.m. in the morning on Sunday. So tonight is night two of WrestleMania 37 that will be headlined by the Universal Championship match. Triple Threat rules: Roman Reigns, Edge, and Daniel Bryan doing battle. Roman defending against Edge and Daniel Bryan in a triple threat. Asuka and Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's title, plus a whole bunch more. The Fiend and Randy Orton one-on-one. So I'll probably have a prediction video sometime in the morning. That pretty much wraps this video up. So with that being said, I thought both shows had some good parts about them. So with that in mind, if you guys watched either show, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. This has been my Impact Wrestling Hardcore Justice and WrestleMania 37 Night 1 recap. As always, I am Brian, and thank you for watching.